So I like what this guy said. He said, my view is no matter how bad the foundation is, if you two can agree and make up your mind to to be better, you will produce something great. I like this, right? And it helps me to buttress the point. If you look at Forbes, millionaires or billionaires that have lost the most money in every year, those money they lose is usually from divorce. They are losing it to their women. The biggest financial loss that most men encounter in some countries is to their women. Even some men, the biggest emotional trauma that you ever face as a man or a woman will be from your husband or your wife. So it's important to choose. Every time somebody shows up and say, my wife is bad, my wife did this, but you are the one that chose that woman. People don't wake up and turn bad. The signs were there, either in mode of dressing, the background they are coming from. There are always signs. I agree that nobody is an angel, that of course you can still be so careful and still make mistakes, And of course, there are special situations where people change. You get what I'm saying? But if you pay attention well, the chances that you make mistakes will be very low. In the other video, I explained how family background is a very key way to tell how well somebody will behave. If you're marrying a guy now, you need to look at his family, know whether his family is okay. If the family is okay, if that guy is doing something wrong in the marriage, you have people to call. Now imagine that your wife leaves your house and you try to call her auntie. It turns out that her auntie left her own husband. You want to report to her that her uncle. Her uncle is wifeless too. He has the 30 baby mamas. Who are you going to report to? Are you getting what I'm saying? And this is the problem. Most people don't check these things before they marry. They just go off of emotion. Marriage is different from dating. When you want to date, you date off of emotion. She looks good, she has curves, he looks fine, tall, dark, and handsome, blah, blah, blah. You go off of those emotions. He looks rich, this, that he takes. No. When you want to marry, marriage is like choosing a business partner for life. Normal businesses, if your partner messes up, you break off the business and go your way. Your life continues. But when it comes to marriage, you now have children. It goes with you for life. Even after breaking off, every day you wake up, you still see the children you had with that person. It shock you. So you have to pay attention to so many things when it comes to marriage. The key things that will predict whether this person will be good or not is not whether they are loyal to you or whether they have a good voice. No, you want to look at where they are coming from. Their background will tell you a lot about them. So if a lady is married at the age of 30, her background is 30 years of daily experience background, age of 30. And now you're marrying her at 30, you want to change her within 1 year when she's 31. You can't change. Even if you spend 10 years with her, her background will still be after her because that's her foundation from day one. If she grew up in a very toxic home, broken home where she's seeing her mother date different men, brother, that has formed the foundation, her psychology, even if she hates it. When she meets that situation that her mother met that made her mother leave her father, she will leave you because of that. Same thing with a guy. If you are discussing with a guy, normal dating, no problem. But once the guy is becoming serious, as a lady, you need to look at his brothers, his sisters, his uncles, his aunties, his parents. You need to travel, go to his family house and see them. Get a feel of the energy around the family. Listen to how he describes them. Some people will tell you that my father is a riffraff, my mother is an idiot. The way he's describing his mother is the way he will describe you. Just give him time. Most of these billionaires that marry, they usually, because they are rich, they marry women that are very beautiful. Nothing wrong with a beautiful woman. It's where they pick them from. Most of them pick these women from nightclubs, where this lady has been sleeping with many guys. She's a gold digger. She's looking for a billionaire that she will convince to marry her. She's not the average beautiful lady you are seeing on the street, though. She has been on those clubs, jumping from one club, doing all sorts of things to make sure that at least one billionaire falls. You now go and marry her or more. Once she gives birth, she files for divorce. Make sure that she emotionally She will try and collect as much money as possible from you. Make sure she collects. Some women will go to the media to destroy your business. You are the father of her child, though. She's struggling to collect money from you. She will go and grant interview on the media to attack your business. That your source of income must go down. You know, some men will record something and leak information about their wife on the media. Where is all these things coming from? Upbringing, background. That's the only way you can predict. There's no prophecy on it again. So when you are choosing a wife to marry or a husband to marry, just know that you are choosing a business partner. Marriage is the best, the longest business you can ever do is marriage. Marriage, the person, your marriage partner is your best career choice. The person you are marrying, your best career choice. Some people are saying that I want to work on myself before I marry. And the lady is aging. She's 25, 20. I want to work on myself. Guys are trying to marry her. I want to work on myself. She's 30. She's going 35. By the time she's 35, she sees that the work is not working. Now she wants to marry. Now she's now too old. So at the end of the day, what happens is that if she knew that her marriage is also a career decision, marriage is also work. Women that are pregnant or have nursing mothers, they tell you that it's full-time work. Oh. So if she understood it like that, she will know that choosing a husband to marry on time is also part of the work. That building of herself is also part of it. I was discussing with a lady the other day, and I was telling her in the hall where we were, the ladies that have the most expensive phones, that look the most beautiful, they are married women. The single ones are struggling. They are carrying iPhone 6, iPhone S, they are this, that. Looking badly, poorly dressed because they are trying to attract a guy. The ones that dress well, the ones that came with big vehicles, 90% of them are married women. Why? Because they married the right guy and the man made sure that the wife is okay. They made sure the wife is okay. You understand? Her car is there, her car key, so that she will not suffer in life. If she wanted to buy that car herself, it would have taken her longer. So when it comes to marriage, you have to do your due diligence so that if something goes wrong, you can say it's not your fault. If somebody switches up on you along the way, it happens, right? Yes, at least you did your assignment. Nobody like her in the family. Everybody is happily married. Why is she like this? Some men marry and start producing girls, or boys. When you look at the family of the man or the family of the woman, you will see another person producing girls, boys. True or false? So before you marry such a person, both of you have to go and meet a doctor and go through a class. There's a whole training on how to target pregnancy. There's a whole fertility test that has to be done. Some people in their family is only one child they produce. The father is the only son. She is the only daughter. Now you want to marry her. You are thinking magic will happen. It will shock you. You have to go for fertility tests. Check whether everything is right with her. Check whether everything is right with you. If it's a man, as a woman, you encourage your fiance or fiance. Let's go. Do your assignment. Do your due diligence before you even say I do. Some people don't even do blood tests. When they now marry, they will now see it's AS. AS. Voila. Alright, I'm going to stop here, but let me chip it in. If you are one of those people that have AS, don't leave your boyfriend because of AS. So technology has now solved it. So go and speak with a professional, trained medical doctor. They will tell you what to do. There are at least 3 solutions to AS marrying. But just know it's now possible. Alright? One of the solutions is legal in some countries, illegal in some countries. For instance, if the solution is illegal in Nigeria, you can go to Ghana or whatever country. Instead of living the love of your life and marrying somebody that will come one day and destroy your whole your whole finances. You get what I'm saying? Please make sure you share this video because a lot of people need to hear about it. There are people going through almost everything I mentioned here. It's true life story for many people. Make sure you click this share button and follow me, all right? So that when I release the next video, you'll be the first to watch it.